Labor unions exist to defend and protect workers' rights. And this does not change as the world changes. Does that mean we have to fear digitalization? Will new technology steal our jobs and make job security a thing of the past? We believe that the answers are no. By not accepting dogmas that there is no alternative to low-wage jobs and job insecurity, and following a different path, digitalization can increase our standard of living and reduce poverty. The Nordic unions have embraced globalization, which follows digitalization as technology is developed internationally. To be able to secure stable work for our members in over time, we need to continue this policy along with strengthening the systems for skill development and re-skilling. Broadly speaking, there are two ways in which we can handle digitalization and globalization: skills or low-wage jobs. And we have chosen skills. The Nordic welfare states produce social equality and small wage differences. It has huge benefits, and not only the obvious ones like social justice. It attracts new technology. This is one of the major reasons why Norway has the top productivity per hour in the world. The US beats us if we measure per year, since Americans work so much longer hours. In the US, 49% of all jobs are at high risk to disappear because of digitalization. In Norway, the number is 33% because we have already lost many of the jobs that are still low-skilled, low-wage jobs in the US. But still, 33% is also a substantial number. But by never accepting low-wage jobs, and instead making it economic viable to invest in advanced equipment instead of hiring several people to do low-skilled work, we are already dealing with this challenge. Small wage differences makes it very expensive to use manual labor to produce goods and services, and cheap to replace it with technology. Norway's levels of capital equipment behind every worker are way above other countries, and Sweden and Denmark are next in line. Income equals spending. Digitalization increases production, income, and spending create jobs. Hence, new jobs should be created in the same pace as digitalization removes them. However, there are some threats. If spending does not keep up with the income creation, we will lack new jobs. What could cause this outcome? An unequal distribution of the benefits from globalization and technology will harm the circulation of money. Rich people save more. They spend less, and their saving does not always increase investments in new production and new jobs. And to avoid this, we need to fight the mismatches in the labor market. New technology reduce the demand for unskilled and increase the demand for skilled workers. So skills in the population must be upgraded for everyone to take part and find their place in the work life. And so far, we have succeeded reasonably well with skill development and inclusion. Norway has a high percentage of the adult population in the workforce, especially women, if we are comparing to other countries. But we need to do better. When jobs disappear, there must be good opportunities for reskilling. To make sure people are still qualified for their own job when they are introduced to new technology, on-the-job learning must be better. And of course, we cannot fight for the survival of each and every job. We fight for the right for each and every person to have a secure and good job. Sometimes that means that some jobs disappear. That's life, especially in our era. And that is why we need to constantly work on job creation to create new jobs in the same pace. And this is why the possibilities for reskilling needs to be much better, both on the job learning and in the education system. Security never gets old. The notion that young people crave flexibility and that they want to work in 5 startups while sitting and exploring social media and drinking artisanal coffee is simply not true. The latest numbers that we have on the issue from the Norwegian Research Institute, FAFO, show that 95% of young people says that a secure job is crucial for the choice of work. Young people crave stability. So the message of the next generation is not that we should relax on job security, quite opposite. The message is that we need to do that job even better, since the human needs stay the same while digitalization and globalization change the framework for the working life. So yes, we can grow differently. We don't need to be pacified by those who say that globalization and digitalization offer no alternatives. We can continue to walk on our path of skills, strong tripartite cooperation, and small differences in wages. The labor unions must continue to recruit members from all sectors and to ensure that we never accept low wages to be chosen over skills. And we are ready for that task. Thank you.